We are back in the laundry lab, and in today's episode, I am going to show you how to wash blue jeans. This video is brought to you by Apron Diva. Pretty and practical, we believe that an apron can be a homemaker's best accessory. Visit us at www.aprondiva.com. This laundry challenge came to me from one of my millennials, and it is how to wash blue jeans. Now, here's the thing. You may think that blue jeans are pretty simple to wash, and they are. But keep in mind that blue jeans or denims are the workhorse in most people's wardrobes. I remember once I was talking to one of my nieces, and she had purchased a pair of jeans for almost $200. They were some 7th generation brand or something like that. And I was thinking, my goodness, why would you spend so much on a pair of jeans? But she wears jeans every day. She wears them to work, she wears them out, she can dress them up, she can dress them down. So jeans are a staple in her wardrobe, and she probably wears those jeans more than she does any other item. They're pretty much a staple, and you want to make sure you take good care of them. So to start, you want to make sure that you read the fabric care label. Read the label and see what it says about washing instructions. Turn inside out, machine wash cold with light colors, only use non-chlorine bleach, tumble dry low, and then warm iron on the reverse if needed. So if you just read the instructions, you'll know exactly what it is that you need to do. So tip number 1 is to read the fabric care instructions that you find on your jeans. Tip number 2 is to wash them in cold water, and you probably want to wash those new jeans before you wear them for the first time. Washing in cold water helps to prevent the dye transfer. It kind of helps to keep the fibers in the clothing closed so that the dye doesn't transfer out. But new jeans may still have some residual of the dye that's easily transferred from the fabric. So wash them before you wear them, and make sure to wash them in cold water. Tip number 3 is to turn them inside out when you wash them. Tip number 4 is to button up and zip up before throwing them in the wash. That just keeps the zipper closed so that it doesn't snag on anything else that might be in the wash, and it also puts a lot less wear and tear on the zipper. Now, what kind of detergent should you use? Well, any laundry detergent will work. They do have detergents that are perfect for dark colors and different things like that, but you really don't have to be as concerned about that. Any basic laundry detergent will work. I tend to use Persil when I'm washing my jeans because I love the smell when they come out of the wash. They have such a nice fragrance, and Persil has 10 dimensions of clean, and it really helps to brighten the color. So I like to use Persil when I'm washing my jeans. The other thing you can think about to keep those jeans nice and bright and also soft, and may also help you preserve the color, is to use a half a cup of white vinegar in the rinse cycle. That will just kind of help you to set the color, and you don't have to worry about the jeans coming out smelling like vinegar because all of that comes out in the rinse cycle. Now, if you don't have a washing machine and you're going to have to wash your jeans by hand, check out this video right here. What setting should you use on your washer? Well, that depends upon how soiled your jeans are. If it's just everyday wear, they're not heavily soiled, there's no mud or anything like that on them, you can set them on the normal cycle or on a casual cycle. If they're heavily soiled, then you may need to wash them on the heavy duty cycle and do some pre-treating and soaking in regards to stain removal. If that's your situation, check out this video right here. The other thing I want to caution you about is to not overfill your washer. Just put 2 or 3 pairs of jeans in the wash at a time, certainly no more than 4, because again, you want them to have plenty of room to move around so they can wash, agitate, do what they need to do, but not have so many pairs in there that they're stuck together, and you don't get a good clean, or they're damaging the fabric. You can tell by how loudly you can hear the agitation and the swishing of the water that this washer is not overly full. Tip number 5 is to wash separately. Now, what does that mean? What does it mean to wash separately? Well, that means that the first time you wash those jeans, you want to wash them by themselves. Throw them in the wash completely alone, or when it says wash separately with light colors, if you've got 2 pairs of jeans that are pretty similar in color and you don't mind a little bit of a dye transfer, you can wash those 2 items together. But when it says to wash separately, that means to throw them in the wash on cold water and run them through a complete cycle for the first 2 or 3 times that you wear them, just to make sure that any residual dye has been taken care of. And tip number 6 is to tumble dry low. That means throw them in the dryer on a low cycle. And I also suggest you use some dryer balls in that dryer cycle. The dryer balls bouncing around in the dryer just helps to bring on a little bit more of a softening effect. In case you wonder why the lid of my washer is almost always up, it's because I leave the top open so that it can dry out. Sometimes the gaskets inside the rim of the washer can collect moisture, and that can lead to mildew, odor buildup, and that kind of thing. If you've got a front loading washer, it is particularly a problem. A lot of the front loaders, because of the way they're situated, moisture builds up inside the gasket. They end up with a mold and mildew problem, and yada yada yada. So leave the lid of your dryer up if you've got a top loader, and leave it cracked open if you've got a front loader. If you don't have children that you have to be concerned about trying to fiddle around with it or crawl inside. If you've got little ones, then what you're going to want to make sure you do is dry the gasket out completely after you've done your wash for the day. If you don't have a washer and you need to wash your jeans by hand, check out this video right here. If men's work clothes is your laundry dilemma, click here. What are your laundry challenges? Tell me in the comment section below, and maybe next time we're in the laundry lab, I'll be answering one of your laundry questions. In the meantime, this is Denise Jordan saying you are not done yet. Click on the link in the comment section below and check out another episode of In the Laundry Lab, and I will see you next time. And don't forget to visit us at www.aprondiva.com.